National Reporter confirms why $13 million Warriors move failed in big trade update to 29 NBA teams. When the Golden State Warriors traded for Dennis Schroeder, it seemed like a solution to their problems. Another ball handler who will deliver solid performances when Stephen Curry is on the bench. That's what they thought. But weeks later, that's not the case. Maybe he was just another piece for another trade for the Bay. With Steph Curry getting closer to the end of his career, the Warriors front office is feeling the heat, and we can see it. Will they make a move that will shock everyone? Will they let go of one of the cornerstones of the franchise? In discussing the potential of the Warriors trading Draymond Green on the TK show, Tim Bontemps stated, "You're only putting him in a trade if Steph blesses it, and is like, yeah, it's fine. Or if Draymond comes to them and says, I really want to play somewhere else. And I would assume that Draymond, like Steph, is not going to do that." Essentially, Bontemps suggests that Draymond's future with Golden State largely depends on Steph Curry's input and approval or the veteran floor general's own request for a change of scenery. Bontemps also added, "If you could turn Draymond into 2 unprotected picks, or some like blow-away offer, sure, I would definitely trade him. But I don't think they're getting that kind of return, and frankly, after everything that he's been through with the team, unless somebody asked for it, I think it'd be better off for everybody for him to ride off into the sunset." Tim emphasizes that unless a truly amazing offer comes in, it's unlikely the Warriors will trade Draymond. Although his value is hard to gauge given his unique skill set and contract situation, despite his age. Ultimately, Bontemps feels that it would be best for everyone if Draymond finishes his career with the Warriors. The Hoots reporter also pointed out that the Bay Area side took on minimal risk with acquiring Schroeder and his $13 million salary, hoping that his shot-making would improve, while his ball-handling skills helped fill an immediate need. But Schroeder's shooting habits have changed a lot with the Warriors. He's hardly taking any shots near the rim. Only 1.6% of his attempts are within that range. Instead, he's been relying heavily on long twos, the shots from 16 feet to the three-point line, which is a notoriously inefficient shot in today's game. He is not a great match with the way Steve Kerr likes to play, despite how much ever Steve Kerr likes him as a player. But that was a fairly minimal cost to add a guy who could in theory give them another ball handler and help them right now, but also a guy who they could include in a trade in February if they want, Bontemps explained. So who or what can save the Warriors now? Warriors look for fitting options in the market. Pacers star stands out. As the February 7 trade deadline draws near, the Warriors are looking to shake things up, and one move could really change their game. According to NBA insider Brett Siegel, Golden State could explore a trade for Pacers center Miles Turner. He is currently signed to a 2-year, $40.9 million deal, and the Pacers might consider a package with Moses Moody and Kevin Looney from the Warriors. Now, Turner isn't just any center. He's exactly the type of player Golden State needs. Standing 6'11", Turner brings a modern big man game, one that includes a solid three-point shot. He's having a career year from beyond the arc, hitting 39% of his three-pointers on nearly 5 attempts per game. Imagine what that kind of shooting could do for the Warriors' offense, especially for a guy like Steph Curry, who thrives when there's more space to operate. The Warriors have struggled with a lack of physicality in the paint, especially when facing powerhouse centers like Nikola Jokic and Anthony Davis. Undeniably, Miles Turner's presence would help remedy that. The Pacers hoopster's a proven rim protector, having led the league in blocks twice, and this season, he's averaging 2.1 blocks per game. At 28, Miles Turner is in his prime, putting up 15.0 points, 7.0 rebounds, and 2.1 blocks per game. Adding him would allow Draymond Green to move back to his natural position at power forward, making the Warriors lineup even more lethal. It's a deal that could fill multiple gaps for the Golden State Warriors and set them up for a serious championship push.